Hey everybody, Peter Means. I thought I'd give you some photography tips in case you find yourself taking more photos of your work today. You know, the first thing that I do when I come into a space is look at the light. If there's window blinds that I can open and create a little bit more dynamic light, I will do that. It just helps the camera. So let me do that in this space now. I have a guitar set up back here just to have something as a subject, and you'll see that the light is becoming nicer on it, right? So the next thing I'll do in any space is look around and clean up any garbage or straighten up just a little bit. And so, you know, we like to see messy workplaces. That means work's happening, but a little tidying helps, especially food containers. Little word about cameras. Your camera that you should use is the one that you're most comfortable with. So that often is your phone. If you do well with a DSLR, then that's what you should use. The key to it is, you know, two hands, nice and steady. Sometimes I'll even prop my arms against my body to firm it up. Sometimes I'll rest against a wall to get really steady. So it matters, you don't want to be moving around. The other thing that a lot of people may not know is that you can tap on the subject in your photo and it'll actually focus there. And also, if you want to get a bit closer and you physically can't or shouldn't, you know, you can zoom in digitally on a lot of these cameras now. Probably the main thing that I try to do or try to emphasize is filling the frame with the subject. So that means looking at your composition, looking around the outside of your subject and seeing, do you have a lot of extra space that's not needed? It's really just a distraction from what you're trying to show the viewer. So get yourself in tight, use your feet and move in. Along with that is getting good angles. You know, I come out of a lot of photo shoots and I'm actually sweating because I'm going up and down, doing squats, I'm high, low. The thing about it is you need to go in and capture the image you need. You can't be a passive observer, passive photographer. So the worst thing you can do is go in and take photos just at eye level and not move around. You really want to get down by your object and take photos close in, again, to fill the frame. But it's also about getting variety. So with digital cameras, you can take a lot, so you might as well. So you can get creative, take some shots from above, take some shots from below, take every angle, why not? And you'll find too that some angles aren't good as they might be looking into the light and backlit, so your image becomes silhouetted. Some angles are better because the light's striking the object better that way, or the scene. You know, you want to get a nice wide shot that shows the whole space, and then you get some medium shots that shows the worker and the object, and maybe even then just some close, tight shots of hands working, of course keeping proper safe distances. And with people working on things, you want to try to get their faces, at least their eyes, in the shot. So you don't want backs or backs of heads, it's just not interesting. Much better to get yourself turned around, so use your feet and get in the right position. And that's pretty much it at this point. I hope that helps.